Hi everyone, and this is a Legendary. I'm back again with more. This time I'm going to be doing an unboxing on Hasbro, Beyblade Burst, Valtryek, and Unicrest. It's basically a double booster because Valtryek, one booster, Unicrest, one booster, but there's actually both of them in the same exact booster. And I just had to say that these double booster packs are actually very good for parts, and if you're in the middle, like, let's say if you like Takatomi's version and Hasbro's version, you're getting both of them, then if you're missing out on any parts, this is the best way to get some of the single layers and some of the single layer parts and things like that. But one thing to note is that if you're not familiar with what a booster is, this actually comes with no launcher and no ripcord, so you can't battle with them. But let's get to this unboxing. That whole part was taped. Yeah, that actually looks cool. Probably won't need anyway. Out in the instructions, and this is the most annoying part. Okay, let's take Unicrest out first. And actually, a cell just popped out too. Okay. Angle it down a little bit. Okay. Feel the pain. Okay. This is actually my last booster, double booster pack I made. So, let's get through this. This is Valkyrie Wingacell, and, this is Valtryek Wingacell. This is Unicrest Ring Defense. So, this layer is Valtryek. Is the very first version of Valtryek. Victory Valtryek. Victory Valtryek is the one that we see in the TV show, but this one was seen in the manga for Beyblade Burst only in Japan. I think they also make it in English too. And then Wing is basically the main part that Valtryek is usually seen with having. And actually you get Wing as a common part. And a cell. A cell is a common part too, because you could get this with Doomsizer, Valtryek, and there are some other Beyblades that actually use a cell too. So, it's a very common piece. And this is Unicrest. Unicrest is actually a unicorn from Takatomi, except for they changed the name and then they also changed the colors. I don't know why, but they changed the colors. So it can make it look different. You can actually know which one is which. And then Ring. I've never had this disc before, but it actually looks pretty cool. It looks like it would last a long time in the Beyblade battle, maybe. And Defense. Defense is actually a common piece because I have 3 defenses already, and I only got a few Beyblade Burst things. So, now let's put these Beyblades together, and we'll do a test launch and test battle. Okay, so now that both of the Beyblades are together, now let's go on to the test launch and test battle. Okay, So I'm going to be using the Super Grip launcher from Hasbro, and it's a Hasbro launcher, so you can actually get around the same amount of speed if you launch it like this. 3, 2, 1, light. This is actually Valtryek, and I actually launched it kind of light, so you could probably pull off a better launch than I could. It circles the stadium like an attack type should, so I would say there's no complaints there. Just the colors look a little bit weird, though. Now let's go on to Unicrest. Unicrest ring defense. 3, 2, 1. Light. Okay, Unicrest is a defensive type. That's why defense is in the name. So, Unicrest will just stay in the middle of the arena and it'll take or absorb attacks. But I don't really know how good it is at defending. So, we're going to figure out in the test battle. So far Hasbro didn't do anything wrong, except for the colors and the naming. Okay, round 1. 3, 2, 1, light, red. Unicrest is winning. And I don't know how, but Unicrest won. It was barely. I think it was by 1 second of spin. Okay. Let's go on to round 2. 3, 2, 1. Let it. Come on. Round 2. 3, 2, 1. Let it. Okay, so Unicrest is just going to stay in the middle, and Valtryek will just keep attacking. And Valtryek lost. Second round goes to Unicrest. This is round 3. 3, 2, 1, light. I'm surprised Valtryek didn't try to destroy Unicrest yet. At least get a burst. There was no burst in this battle, but maybe that's because I'm using the Takara Arena and there's way more space. But anyway, Unicrest wins this test battle. It's just a test, so maybe later on I'll do a real battle. I don't know. Like if you want, favorite if you want, and subscribe for more awesomeness. See you next time. Bye, and I'm proven to be legendary.